behind you here. Don't worry. Look behind you. I'm the CDO, the Chief Dog Officer. Welcome, everyone, to the Data Puppets journey to the center of the single version of the truth, the greatest data story ever told, because it's yours. Now we're going to share with you some documentary footage taken at a typical global enterprise and see if this sounds like your organization.
Hello, I'm the CDO. I must create a data-driven utopia of interoperability where insights flow freely from workflow to edge across integrated ecosystems. And I have to fix the quarterly reports. Let's give a call to IT and see how they're doing. We'll patch them in.
It's the ITB here.
Hello, IT. What do we need to create my data-driven utopia of interoperability and fix the quarterly reports?
Our resources are devoted to the metadata content and analytics graph hub fabric mesh to enable the operational infrastructure scaling of the digital transformation.
I thought I was good at buzzwords.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. And we have to fix the quarterly reports.
You should be a ghillie.
A ghillie?
Yes, a ghillie. A-G-I-L. Look in Wikipedia. Look under Agile.
Let me check with the head of the tiger team.
I'm sure we could scrum something up.
Here's what they've got. Soap. Yawn. Rest.
I'm ready for a bath, a sweater, and a nap.
Python. Panda. Bark. Whoa, dangerous. What else you got down there? Kafka. JSON. A lot of JSON. Squirrel. SQL. NoSQL. And what's a pirate's favorite programming language? Arr! Arr! And the latest, greatest, and buzziest.
Oh, does that go with the pirate?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the pirate.
But it's a ship.
Try this then. See if you can sound it out.
Kubernetes.
Eyes. Kubernetes!
Kubernetes!
One more thing.
Toilet paper?
After all that integration, we're gonna have to clean up our back end.
Now, what about the data?
The data?
I don't have the data.
Yeah, what about the data?
The data?
Why would I have anything to do with data?
You're IT!
It's information technology. You're the CDO.
CDO is Chief Dog Officer. The business has the data.
The business has it!
Sorry I'm late for the call. I'm a little dizzy from our customer 360. What about the data? It's the new oil.
I thought you had the data.
I don't have the data. I'm the business. Let's go fix the quarterly reports. After you fix the quarterly reports, can we start monetizing our big data? Wow. If it's so big, how come I can't see it?
What about my analytics graph hub fabric mesh?
Stop with the buzzwords.
That stings.
I don't have any data.
Kubernetes!
Oh, what do we do? I don't
Why
have
is everybody always coming
Why
to
would
me
I have
with
my
the
data?
data?
Does that sound like your organization?
Does that sound like your organization? It probably sounds like your organization. I'm Scott Taylor, Data Puppet Master here. Welcome, everybody. Put the CDO over here. Thanks to ThoughtSpot. Thank you very much. That is the #1 piece of feedback I got from this video when I published it about 4 years ago, is that people said, that's my life. That's what my day sounds like. Literally in June, I met somebody at a show and they showed me their phone. They said, I just texted that video to someone and said, this is what I do all day. So somehow it has struck a chord with everyone in the data space, these wonderful data puppets. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about, share with you their journey, and talk a little bit about sort of an analog data storytelling technique for this very digital world. These characters are resonating. Again, the Chief Dog Officer, you'll meet some of the other ones here. And I'm going to share kind of my creative path in this as well. I've got a whole bunch of video, and I'll talk in between the clips. I got a bunch of clips. They all have captions because I know sometimes the audio is a little much. And I've got some world premiere content, so never before seen other than from me and my lovely wife here. So hopefully you'll like that, and there's plenty more to come. I got a ton of help, and I have some of my data puppet voices right here. Let's hear it for them. Wave your puppets there, gang, in the front row. I would love your feedback. I do this just because it's a blast, and we got a packed house here, so people obviously agree. And I hope in some little way, this inspires you at your organization to take some form of creative leap to tell your story. The world we live in the data space is potentially extremely dry. And if you can add a little spark of creativity, a little fun, a little entertainment to get your point across, people will remember. So that's kind of my message for the day. Now, these data puppets, I started off with the chief dog officer, monkey business in the ITB, and because of the reaction I started writing this sort of epic that I'm going to show you some clips of. And of course, when you have data problems, the first thing you do is call a cat-sultant. This one happens to be from Meow Kinsey, and so we'll see how that goes.
Hello, I'm the cat-sultant from Meow Kinsey. I used to be at Accenture, so we're clear. Billing started when I said hello.
Then let's skip the questions and just listen to you explain our business back to us.
That would be perfect. Do you want to know what time it is? First, let me borrow your watch.
Classic consulting.
You brought me in to give you what appears to be a third-party objective view, but is actually what everyone on the team is too afraid to tell you.
I guess we're like herding cats.
That's not how I like to put it.
I'm sorry I'm late for the meeting. I was in a seminar about disruption.
If you are behind on getting ahead, you must avoid disruption. Avoid disruption.
Oh, sorry.
So we're clear. What are your objectives?
Create a data-driven utopia.
And fix the quarterly report.
Maybe even use data to sell more stuff.
Meow Kinsey has also determined that the average chief dog officer is put down in their first 2 years. Cat-sultants, however, have 9 lives. Although you might live and die on this initiative, I just go on to the next.
What do we do?
As with most enterprises, you are suffering through a failed paradigm shift going from legacy siloed tech debt infrastructure towards a hyper-scaled multi-cloud, cross-cloud, super-cloud, super-duper cloud environment.
We need your help.
We need a game-changing, synergistic, future-proof value proposition.
Wow, you're good.
Let's circle back and double-click to drill down and think outside the box for a solution that will move the needle.
Impressive.
Let me share the agenda for our readout. Why we are great. What your problem is, how everyone else is doing better, how we can save you, why we get paid either way.
Let's just get started.
We'll conduct thorough testing, refining, iterating, then iterating again, and iteration on those iterations until each project component meets the highest billable hours. Standard. Nothing pays better than a little ocean boiling. We recommend strategic enhancements to ensure the system remains adaptable and aligned with evolving needs and a readiness to meet future challenges until it becomes legacy, and we can start it all over again.
Hooray!
We can create robust, successful systems that fully realize your dual bimodal vision of 1, a data-driven utopia, and 2, fixing the quarterly reports.
Data-driven utopia.
Fixing the quarterly reports.
And not necessarily in that order.
Any questions?
Can we have a copy of the slides?
No. What will you do with them? It's like a video of a concert. You'll never look at it again.
All right, fine.
Remember, this is not just about the technology. It's also about the software.
Yes, software.
And you know what that means?
Demos.
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 Yes.
Demos, demos, demos.
That would be perfect.
Samir Sharma here is the cat-sultant. Samir. So some of you may know Bernard Marr. Who knows Bernard Marr? A great thought leader in the space, inspiration for me, 1 million followers in LinkedIn. He actually inspired me as well to sort of take the leap into this space to create content. I was inspired by this post he made where he's sitting in first class on a transcontinental flight with champagne in his hand saying, "I'm going to a data conference." And 2 years later, I had my Bernard Marr moment. So that was wonderful. And in a little bit of stunt, Simpsons-like casting, Bernard Marr plays Kennard Starr, and he's going to share with you a little bit of context. The cat-sultants shows his client this presentation because this is going to solve all their data problems.
Everything we do turns to data. Data is abundant and its volume keeps growing incessantly. Ours is a world where there's more data now than ever before. In fact, data has increased since I began this sentence about its ever increasing nature. There's even more data now than barely a moment ago. But wait, and now even more. There's more data now than there was when I started to say there's more data now than ever before. There's even more now than there just was. Wait a moment. moment. See, now there's even more data everywhere. Instead of bringing fabulous insights, this data is causing a cacophony of chaos.
He understands what we're going through.
Enterprises of all sizes are struggling to make sense of it.
It's like he works here.
CDOs of all breeds are challenged to keep up.
How does he know?
Over 2/3 of chief dog officers are put down in the first 24 months.
Why do they have to keep saying that?
As you approach the 4th, 5th, and in some contexts, perhaps nearing the 6th industrial revolution, you must ponder the tough questions. Do you want to be data-driven, but can't find a place to park? Do you duplicate redundant efforts?
Yes, that's us.
Are your data eyes bigger than your system stomach? Do you duplicate redundant efforts?
Yes, that's us.
Or can you strive and thrive by creating a data-driven utopia of interoperability, where your insights flow freely from workflow to edge across integrated ecosystems?
Wow, I love this.
All while you fix your quarterly reports?
He really gets me.
In that case, my friends, you must get your data ducks in a row and brace yourself for a groundbreaking discovery in the realm of data analytics and AI, an approach that has taken the technological world by storm. It is a construct so powerful that legacy paradigms crumble at its implementation. An idea seemingly complex in execution, yet, however, nevertheless, in reality, simple and elegant at its core. It is so without precedent that it is unprecedented in its sheer unprecedentedness.
What is it?
What is it, you wonder? Could there be a silver bullet, panacea, one-size-fits-all, quick fix, band-aid, easy button, magic wand solution? The answer, without a doubt, is yes. Of course, yes. Thank you all for listening.
Wait, what is it?
Now I'll take questions. Are there any?
Can you give us a hint?
What is it? You gotta stay for the rest of the presentation to find out what it is. So here's Bernard.
I'm Bernard Ma, playing Canard Star in the Data Puppets.
Thank you, Bernard. All right. I decided to become a professional puppeteer, and so I worked with the IBM brand Data Band, and they hired me to do an actual commercial around their product, which is data observability. So this isn't a pitch for them, but the challenge was, how do you use, again, this very analog form of storytelling to explain data observability in a way that's going to reach the audience? And so the company's called Data Band, so you'll see that theme in there. So check out the work we did here.
Strike up the data band.
Or observability is music to my eyes.
As the CDO, Chief Dog Officer, I've enabled a data-driven utopia where our insights flow freely up, down, around, and through our modern data stack.
The ITB here. I keep the operational infrastructure buzzing. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
All I want is to consistently deliver value to business users.
I want more business value.
Great. Because we've designed a platform to handle diverse data structures, ensure integration, transform pipelines, and align disparate formats.
Does it work?
I said we designed it. We only need 2 things.
What?
More time and more money.
We have neither.
Hello, I'm the data engineer. I'm moving data from upstream to downstream as fast as I can, but we're flooded with data problems. Our business users can't get the right data at the right time. Do you have any idea of what's going on?
Nope.
I don't find out if a critical pipeline is broken until it's too late to fix.
Ouch.
My team spends 80% of their time wrangling and munging data.
And the other 20% complaining about it. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Every day, our source data has missing, inaccurate, or incomplete values, and the business users don't trust it anymore.
Poo-poo in, poo-poo out.
I do admit we have some quality, governance, reliability, monitoring, fragmentation management, and pipeline issues.
Other than that, everything is fine.
Nothing is fine.
Maybe we just have to shift left.
No, we need data observability.
You can't see data.
In fact, we need something called IBM Data Band.
What is that?
Data Band is a continuous data observability platform. Data Band is like having millions of eyes observing your data's every move. When pipelines are broken, Data Band sends proactive alerts. When schemas change, Data Band provides automatic anomaly detection. When data quality issues appear, Data Band pinpoints the root cause analysis of the failures. Data Band allows you to monitor a holistic view of our entire data stack.
It's music to my ears.
Wow, with Databand's logging and alert dashboard, we can detect and resolve data incidents in real time.
We'll spend more time using our data and less time trying to find and fix problems.
I like the name of that tune.
With DataBand's continuous data observability platform, we can reduce the business impacts of our bad data quality. automate detection, and get root cause analysis, all while improving data engineering efficiency and delivery.
So we could just build ETL pipeline architecture to integrate stream processing mechanisms with scalable distributed systems, ensuring fault-tolerant ingestion, thereby optimizing reliability and latency for real-time analytics and decision-making, or... Let's go with DataBand
Strike up the data band.
and get more value from your data.
Data band group here. I want to point out Marianne is the business bunny. She is also the data whisperer. She is executive producer of the Data Puppets, and as of a month ago, she's my wife. Yes, so there you go. So I decided I wanted to get a little better at puppetry. So I looked up a school, happened to be a puppetry school in Connecticut. I live in Connecticut, called the Ballard Institute of Puppetry. Who knew? And I called them up. I said, I want to get better at this. And they hooked me up with a graduate student, Tim Cummings, who became my official puppet mentor. And he helped me with a bunch of difficult scenes. I'm going to show you a couple little mini clips we did on top of this campaign to show you some of the work we did. So this one's Our Data Lake is Leaking.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think our data lake is leaking.
Data band. This ETL pipeline is running great.
Nice.
Nice.
Now check this out. Reverse ETL.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I'm going to show you behind the scenes.
For whenever you're ready.
We need data band. Marianne's also in charge of the special effects department. I'm going to zoom along here. I'm going to recreate the data engineer raccoon by Joe Reese, who obviously already has the wardrobe. That's good. And included in that cast too, Chris Tabb right here will be one of the coder bees. Let's hear it for Chris. Coming soon. I'm going to speed along. So I've also done these data puppet intercept, 10 minutes left. Okay, show me that in 5 minutes and I'll be fine. Where I went to trade shows and I've interviewed the swag stuffed animals. So I had Runcible Spoon, who went to Salesforce, fork you, that's what they said. Einstein, who was a cup. Jeff Bezos at AWS. And then Cindy Housen, if she's still here, or maybe she left, I interviewed her at Gartner with an ANT-alysts. We're going to take a look at a quick interview with Cindy.
What are we doing?
Hi, we're at ThoughtSpot. We're doing an inquiry with the ANT-alysts from Gardner. What is your name?
I'm Cindy. I don't know. That's Data Diva. Data Diva.
Data Diva. What do you guys do?
We are the AI-powered analytics platform for all your cloud data.
What's all this about dashboards being dead?
Dashboards are dead. There is no future in them. What you really want is AI-generated actionable insights.
How can they
They
possibly
are dead.
be dead?
Dead.
Really?
Squash them like a fire ant, like splat.
Squash them like what did you say?
A fire ant.
You're moving right down the magic quadrant with that kind of comment.
No, see, live boards are live.
Oh, lovely.
Like,
a demo.
Let's do it on it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. Great to talk to you. This is a great place to talk about the Gardner Ripe Cycle. We got low-hanging fruit. We got rotten to the core. We got peak of perfection. You got to check it out.
All right. That's it for Cindy here. So I've done 40 of these interviews. I haven't edited them all yet, so there's going to be some fun. I got to skip through these, so I tried to do a pitch for Al-T-Rex, and I created a character, Al-T-Rex. Sometimes this stuff writes itself. I can't show you that one.
Yeah.
There we go. I did a live interview, if you know Kate Strachny. This was another dream come true, where we did a live interview at Data Universe. See me underneath there using my puppetry training that I got. Always hold your hand as high as possible, using a little monitor there. This is on YouTube, so you can check out that interview. I got to keep going, and it's here for Kate. All right, so we're at the point now. Remember, silver bullet panacea, one size fits all, quick fix, magic wand, easy button solution. Let's see what it is.
Could there be a silver bullet, panacea, one size fits all, quick fix, band-aid, easy button, magic wand solution? The answer, without a doubt, is yes. Of course, yes. Thank you all for listening.
Wait, what is it?
Now I'll take questions. Are there any?
Can you give us a hint?
As I converse with enterprises worldwide, they desire data management to become more palatable, appetizing, and topped with delicious business value. And thus, I present to you the data potato.
What a
Tremendous idea.
Incredible as it may seem, the data potato supports nearly infinite enterprise applications.
This is perfect.
It can be sliced, diced, baked, mashed, roasted, fried, scalloped, au gratin, and even tots.
Tots.
I know, yum, yummy yum. In my latest book, The Data Potato Revolution, I've documented scrumptious case studies from across the globe. Data poutine in Canada, data rosti in Switzerland, data gnocchi in Italy, data papas alla huancaina in Peru, and data alu gobi in India. From data vichyssoise in France to the modern data hash brown stack in Australia, the data potato is feeding use cases across every type of company, in every sector, at every level of maturity. Finally, all your data problems shall vanish once you implement the data potato.
This is fantastic.
As you can see, the data potato will solve all your problems.
What do we do next?
Now that we are secure in our vision, there is only one next step, of course.
Of course, yes, of course.
Buy more software.
I introduce to you the data potato. Do me a favor. I'm trying to make this the buzzword for new buzzwords. Anytime you see something in the data space that you think's a little kooky or a little too marketing oriented or a little too sizzly, just hashtag it data potato, shall we? This is a couple years ago, it would have been data mesh, data mash would have been data potato for sure. So let's try and add some sanity to this world by hashtagging data potato. All right, so my last little piece here is a preview of the entire series. This is a legitimate series I'll be putting together. You saw some clips from some of the episodes. The whole thing runs about an hour long, so we're gonna cut it up into little episodes. This is a preview with a cast of crazy characters. Before I go too far, I wanna thank Michelle Pritchard, who's not here, but she is my production partner, polishes up all these videos, makes them look great. And Can Tai Feng, if you know him, he did the music. He did our my G.I. Joe song you've been hearing a little bit about, and he also plays the data steward unicorn. And so now let me present to you the last video, and I think we're doing fine.
In a world of legacy.
I'm the CDO, Chief Dog Officer. I need to build a data-driven utopia of interoperability.
At an enterprise all too familiar.
I'm the ITB, Information Technology. Why would I have anything to do with data?
The stakes have never been higher.
I'm an ANT-alyst from Gartner, and our research shows that 68% of CDOs are put down in their first 2 years.
Interesting, because at Frogaster, we see it as closer to 7 and 10.
Is that regular years or dog years?
Either way,
you're screwed.
You're stuffed.
In the quest to bring value to the business.
As CEO, I'm implementing a vision-driven, purpose-led, performance-oriented, customer-focused business strategy.
Yes.
In short, we must build a better mousetrap.
I wouldn't put it that way.
We need to do something. We are underwater.
This all looks good to me.
The problem is fintech.
I appreciate the transparency.
We must talk about the elephant in the room.
What did you say?
We need to leverage our data.
There's only one way to do that.
Yes, ubiquitous data literacy, engaged stakeholders, and deep cultural change.
No.
Buy more software.
Where can they turn in this desperate time of disparate data?
Hi, I'm a cat-sultant from Meow, Kinsey. Billing started when I said hi. We need more demos. Wow, bring in the demos.
Hello, it's Salesfork. It's amazingly incredible and incredibly amazing to be here. The times, they are a-changin'.
I'm Microspoon. We can provide 360 view with 365 access. You'll be running in circles every single day. Our most recent innovation is the integration of ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. I can slice and dice it any way you want it.
A data adventure like you've never seen.
What was that?
That was our buzz collar, darling.
When we hear buzzwords,
you'll get a shock.
The buzzier the words,
the bigger the shock.
It is Chief Dog Officer Obedience School, after all.
Taking on the biggest challenge of all.
Fix the quarterly reports.
Fix the quarterly report.
Fix the quarterly reports.
All while struggling with staffing.
I'm the puppy intern. They said there was free food everywhere. Where is it?
Are you ready to change the world?
Actually, I'm quitting quitting this doggy daycare and going to my new job.
Where?
First, I turned down an offer at Facebook, and I'm heading my own team at Airbnb.
That's disappointing.
You should see their snacks.
In Journey to the Center of the Single Version of the Truth.
This is a disaster. We've created a siloed hellscape. They are sure to put me down.
It's the greatest data story ever told.
Don't you worry, my little sweetie pupums. I, your fairy governance mother, and I bring with me my trusty data stewards.
Data Steward Unicorn, the domain expert with nearly unattainable data management skills.
I'm a data steward too, but my name is actually Stuart, and I work in data. People think it's hilarious, like your name is Stuart and you work in data. Has anyone ever said you're a data steward?
Journey to the Center of the Single Version of the Truth.
G-I-G-O, everybody knows.
G-I-G-O, that's the way it goes.
G-I-G-O, if you want to make your data work.
Can you at least give me a few tips for fine-tuning Falcon 40B on SageMaker using QLoRa?
I'm more about the why than the how.
Coming soon to a device near you.
G-I-G-O, everybody knows.
That's it from Malcolm Auger, Sanjeev Mohannis, Mike Spoon, and the analysts. You'll see more from them. And we got to give it up for Nicola Ascom, the fairy governance mother. Check out the Data Puppets on Dataversity. Go to datapuppets.com or actually just Google it. If you Google Data Puppets, I'm the only thing that shows up. I'm 100% organic reach here. But I want to bring up my Data Puppet friends. Just take a bow, get some cast pictures. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us in this crazy adventure. Wish we had more time to show you more, but bring them all up here. Here we go.
That's right.
You got your spoon? Thank you. Anybody wants a picture outside, we'll meet them out there. They got to give up the room, unfortunately. But thank you all very much. This was a blast.
For AI, BI, for any type of KPI.